What's going on, everybody? So I don't know why you clicked on this video, but hopefully it's because you're ready to get motivated to start creating content on YouTube. Maybe you created a YouTube channel a year ago and never posted, or maybe you posted and you didn't get the views that you want. But nonetheless, I'm gonna give you a couple of reasons why you should post regardless if anybody's watching your content. Let's get into it. YouTube, that's what the platform is. You see that first word there is you. So if you create a channel, it should be about you and your interests, right? Especially if you're not providing informational videos or educational videos where you can kind of be behind the scenes and just whether using your AI or voice recording, just something that doesn't kind of show you. But if you're creating the content to express who you are, then you should do it for you, right? So my channel was to kind of share some of my interests and hopefully find a community that I can vibe with, right? I said this in the last video. So if you have a goal of creating a business online, or just finding people you can vibe with, or just creating a community that you can engage with and you can provide some of the things and knowledge that you have, YouTube is a great start. I think we get accustomed to these large YouTube creators that create these videos with all this great production and you see all the likes and subscribers and things like that, and that could be you in the future. But one thing that I've recognized for most of them, you start scrolling through all their videos, they've been posting videos for 7 to 8 years. So if you don't start today, you keep dragging your toes and it's a year from now and a year from now. But when you post and you only get 1 view, it's because you didn't start. I just say keep that in mind. A lot of these channels are been around forever, seasoned channels. So I think building anything, right? Even building a home, you gotta have that foundation. You gotta be sturdy. And I think that's us being real and, struggling through it and putting out our first content that isn't so great and learning from it. And I think you start building trust, right? Especially for those early subscribers that like you at this point, right? Just they're giving you a chance, they're subscribing on your page and they get to see the growth because maybe that's motivating them to start their journey on content creation. And once again, I'm just going to tie it back to if you want to create an online business, people start trusting you when you're just being yourself and you're creating content, and then you can start using that to start engaging your business. For example, if you start creating videos on how to start an LLC and showing people free tips and they start subscribing to you and engaging with you, and then you create a product to put on the marketplace, such as organic chapstick, for example, they already trust you because they started their LLC because of you, or they walked through it and you showed them how to do it without paying. Now you have this trust level. So then when you put out a product, they're more likely to purchase from you because they trust you and they trust the product because of previous engagement and previous value you provided to them. So it all goes hand in hand. So this is one of the key reasons you really want to start creating and making an online presence. Another reason why you should just start posting now, don't care what people think. You're going to have a learning curve, whether it's because you have no experience at all or you have a little bit of experience. There's so many elements of creating content that I'm realizing that it's man, I wish I would have started years ago, because if I would have stayed consistent, I would have a lot more skills. This isn't easy, right? There's so much things you have to juggle, whether it's editing, whether it's obviously recording, being creative and scripting your videos. There's so much to it. And then you get into this loophole when you start researching YouTube to figure out, hey, what works and what's not. And then that's a whole nother wheel that you get in. You just keep spinning because you go to one creator telling you this, one creator telling you that. But for you to understand what works, you got to just try it. I created a video, I think it was 2 videos ago, just me being real and authentic. And a lot of people felt like that. It was a little bit raw, but this just gives me an understanding of what people want to see. They want to see real, authentic things. And I think starting a YouTube channel and creating content that's maybe not as polished as others, it gives a sense of just refreshing content. We're man, I'm not too far away from being them posting this type of content. They don't have all this crazy production using a $10,000 camera. Anyway, I feel it's refreshing to watch small creators that just get on the camera, provide some value because they're going through it. And I learned so much even from them, rather than some of these large content creations that's overloading you with data and overloading you with value that honestly isn't gonna work. You have to start now. And then you gotta just be consistent. You gotta post. And this is something that I have to do too. I gotta start getting out of my head and stop like contemplating or creating a video or overthinking. There's a lot of times I'm like, man, I just want this video to go great. Maybe today is not the day I'll have a great video. Maybe it's tomorrow if I continue to keep pushing the work, or maybe it's next week. But you gotta keep building on the skills. Like any type of skill just takes time. And sometimes we're natural, sometimes we're not. And if we're not natural, we gotta work harder over a longer period of time until we build these skills. So I challenge anyone that's watching this video, well, first, throw a thumbs up. Let me know that you watched it. Throw a comment saying, I got this, because you do got it. You just got to go after it. You got to put your best foot forward. And I need you to post today, and then also tag me on your video, right? So I can look at it, engage with it. You're going to have at least one viewer. I promise you that. If you post today, or you post anytime and you tag me on there, you're going to have one subscriber at least. You're going to have one viewer at least. You're gonna have one like at least. I got you. I would love for you guys to comment and just say what's holding you back. I would love to share any of my thoughts around your personal reasons why you haven't pushed that upload button. Come on, man. It's time to get it. It's 2024, right around the corner from 2025. And if you're not online building your brand and you have goals of creating a business, you are behind. Let's get it, man.